Welcome back.
Hello, everybody.
All right. I was wanting to know, why is it that sometimes I feel like I don't have as much energy as I did like the day before?
Okay. There's a couple of different reasons, 5 mainly, of why you'll...
5 reasons?
5 reasons. And so let's identify what each one of those are.
Okay.
The first one is fasting, meaning are you going more than 4 or 5 hours between your meals?
Well, we've already established that I've done that.
Okay, so you've done that before. So if you do that, you need to make sure that you aren't chasing the hunger. Let me give you an example. Let's say that you wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. You're supposed to have your shake within 45 minutes to an hour, right? But let's say you have it at 10 o'clock. Okay, I think we've talked about this before, right?
That sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, 10 o'clock, and then normally you would have had your shake at 11 o'clock, right? 11, 12 o'clock if you're getting up at, well, let's see, if you ate it, you got up at 6, you had your shake at 7, you'd have it at noon, okay? So you ate your shake at 10 o'clock. What you need to do is you need to have your meal, your lunch meal, at noon.
Even though it's only been 2 hours?
Yes,
okay.
Because your body then will be chasing the hunger. We want to suppress that secretion of cortisol, which does one thing, it turns off the fat-burning furnace, but it will then, when it turns off the fat-burning furnace, it turns on the hunger furnace, okay? And we don't want to be chasing hunger all day long. So how you curb that is if you find that for whatever reason you were naughty, and you went more than the 4 or 5 hours between one of the meals, just have your meal, the next one as if it would have been the 4 or 5 hour time frame, even though it may be 2 hours later.
Well, and that it does work because that actually happened to me today. So at noon, he had me eat my noon meal, and now it's...
Which would have been how many hours after your breakfast?
It would have been all right.
Like 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So normally you would have had it 4 or 5 hours after your breakfast, which you had at 10 o'clock. Mm-hmm. So instead of having that at 3 o'clock, you had it at noon. But chances are at noon, which is only 2 hours after she had her breakfast,
starving.
She was already hungry.
But now it's almost 3 and I'm not even hungry at all.
There you go. So that's a good. The other reason is that you need to make sure that you're getting enough of your oils. The omega oils will suppress those hunger pains, but also give your body the energy. Now remember, the oils are not stored as fat like the other oils are, saturated and ones that come from animals. And we'll talk more about the oils and the magic that happens with the calorie count and how our body treats it. But you want to make sure you're getting enough of the oil, and then you want to make sure that you're getting your trace minerals. The main ones I'm talking about are sodium and potassium. If you find that you're really tired and you're doing all the things I'm going to be telling you, take more potassium. We've talked about that in the past.
I had to take more potassium and it worked.
And it works like magic, and it works in a matter of minutes.
Yeah, it was almost immediate. It was awesome.
Quick. The other thing you want to make sure that you're getting is water. If you're not getting enough water, you'll have a surge or a lack of energy. Because like in your car, if you don't have enough water in your car, doesn't matter if you have gas, doesn't matter if you have oil, doesn't matter if you have... All the other things are important. If you have no water, that engine ain't going to run.
Seriously, that happened to me too.
Yeah, it's no different. So make sure you have enough water. That'll keep your energy level high, along with the other things. And then the last is sleep.
Yeah, that's the problem.
You got to have sleep. We want you to have 8, 9 hours. I know that's tough, but you got to have a minimum of 7 hours a night of sleep, because that's when your body is in hyper fat burning mode. It's the regenerative process. It's also the mode that you're going to get the most benefit when lowering your cholesterol and your blood pressure.
So if it's in hyper fat burning mode, if I slept for like 10 or 12 hours, would it burn more fat?
No, because your body's on a clock,
okay.
And you're not in REM sleep that whole time. Good thought, though. Yeah, it might work if you're in a coma.
Okay.
We'll have to do some research.
Hope that never happens.
So 5 things. You want to make sure that you're not fasting. You're eating every 4 or 5 hours. You're getting the amount of oil that you're supposed to by your coach, and your coach can help you adjust that if your exercise needs change. Your trace minerals, your salt, potassium, magnesium, mainly potassium, and you want to make sure that you're getting your water, and last, sleep. 5, you'll be taken care of.
I'll remember those.
All right. Have a good day.
Thanks.